Hey guys, and welcome to Zonos Crypto. Today is the 9th video of our little series, and the topic today we'll be talking about is what is play to earn. So then let's get right into the video, and I hope you will enjoy it. So what are even play to earn games? A little bit of a story up front. Did you know that Ethereum, the second most popular cryptocurrency in the world, was inspired by the World of Warcraft nerf? Co-creator Vitalik Buterin had been playing the popular game for years, but one day its developer Blizzard removed a Civ on Life spell skill from one of his warlocks, weakening his character and undoing many hours of work. Vitalik cried himself to sleep, and on that day he realized what horror centralized services can bring. He soon decided to quit. This exactly was the story about how Ethereum got its place in the world. Olga Vorobyeva, a long-term consultant for various blockchain-based companies, described traditional gaming as a closed-end model. Players have to pay to play the game, and then spend lots of time grinding and doing repetitive tasks within the game to advance or unlock prizes. But in the end, players aren't allowed to transfer or sell these items. Play-to-earn games bring value back to the players, Vorobyeva told the Build-In. They can earn rewards by way of in-game assets like crypto tokens, virtual land, avatars, weapons, and other non-fungible tokens or NFTs by completing tasks, battling other players, or progressing through various game levels. This is the basic principle behind cryptocurrency games, and the most known are CryptoKitties. This is a game that lets players purchase, collect, breed, and sell virtual cats, also on a marketplace. Axie Infinity. Axes can be bred with other Axies or battled against each other to earn crypto tokens called Smooth Love Potions or SLP. Axies are a type of cute monster with different traits which have different attacks and then can be sold depending on their value. And you can also battle with them, for example. Decentraland, this is a 3D world in which players can buy a virtual land and build on it, and then also rent it or sell it to other players in exchange for mana, the native currency. Then DeFi Kingdoms, set in Gaia, a fictional medieval world, and DeFi Kingdoms requires players to farm NFTs and its cryptocurrency Jewel. And then also Step N, quite a nice project to be honest. Pitched as a move to earn app, Step N essentially wants to pay people to be active. To participate, players must buy a virtual pair of sneakers in the form of an NFT. Then every time they go on an actual run, jog or walk, the StepN app tracks how far they've traveled and rewards them with tokens, which can be spent in-game on upgrades or cashed out for money. So will play to earn find its place? Play to earn will find its space. It may not become the dominant model of how people enjoy online games, but it will be one of them. Just like free-to-play, just like subscription-based games, just like microtransaction-based games. Spade said, this will be another model out there that people enjoy and profit from and participate in. I don't think it's a blip. I think it's here to stay. The question is, how good will these games get? We are at the beginning of the better graphics from play-to-earn games, as well as also it is important to note that play-to-earn games have only gotten a lot of attention over the last 1.5 years with Axie Infinity, for example, its biggest competitor. And this is the thing about it. We are still new to this whole concept, whole space. And let's see what kind of games might emerge in the future and what also will be a great solution for play to earn. What's its potential? At one point, playing Axie Infinity provided full-time job prospects to people living in developing nations like the Philippines and Venezuela, with some earning hundreds or even thousands of dollars a month. There's also the incentive, the more money you put in, the more money you make. That's also true. When you start playing, you're investing in the game's universe, you're investing in the ecosystem, so you need to understand what you're doing, she added. With all investments come risk. It's not just buying a game and then playing it, it's a investment into this ecosystem, into the game itself, and if you do not believe in it or don't think that you might get your money back, then do not start investing in it, because this would a horrendous decision. So, and then what's next for play to earn games? Eventually the vision for GameFi is that it will be like The Matrix or Ernest Cline's novel Ready Player One. This is the most common view on play-to-earn games. Admittedly, many of the play-to-earn games that exist right now are god-awful. As Spade put it, the battles are repetitive and there's very little creativity involved. This is largely due to the fact, until recently the space hasn't gotten a lot of attention or support from traditional game designers, the people who know how to make things fun, he said. Yeah, let's see how the space is evolving. It will be definitely interesting, especially in the next bull run in the middle of 2024 when the halvening was happening or has happened for BTC and a new bull run is triggered. So it can only become more interesting. So play to earn crypto games. Essentially, crypto-based games reward players in small amounts of cryptocurrency. They collect cryptocurrency by participating in tasks, contests, or any other activity the game brings. So then there are two main approaches developers can take here. With their native cryptocurrency, developers can create a game's own native cryptocurrency in the form of tokens. To make this happen, they need to create a blockchain project, design tokens, and close the deal with smart contracts. For example, on Ethereum, Cardano, Solana, not yet. Yeah, on some blockchains, to be honest. Essentially, these tokens act similarly to typical in-game currencies. However, unlike them, they have real-world value. The second approach is using existing cryptocurrencies. Then again, developers can take the second approach and rely on the existing cryptocurrencies, for instance, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dogecoin, Cardano, etc. For this reason, a lot of games based on cryptocurrencies are also named after them, for example, Bitcoin Tycoon, Bitcoin Pop, etc. Not to mention numerous games with the term crypto in them, such as CryptoKitties, Crypto Dragons, etc. or Axie Infinity. So play to earn games and then these NFTs. These NFTs are non-fungible tokens and they are virtual collectible assets. They can come in all sorts of different forms, from images to even music. In gaming, they usually appear as things players would collect anyway, for example characters, items, skins, or virtual land, or weapons, or pets, or dragons, or whoever. It's something people want to collect. NFTs are unique, irreplaceable assets that are impossible to duplicate. This is the great thing about NFTs. If you have one, it is yours. Think of them as the equivalent of the Mona Lisa painting, only on the blockchain and in gaming. Nice reference, to be honest. Quite nice reference. And then a question you might have is, are play-to-earn NFTs free to play? You may be wondering, do these games just hand out NFTs to players? Some developers make their games free to play. In those games, players can earn NFTs as rewards for simply playing the game. All it takes is some time and engagement. Some developers ask players to make an upfront investment to even start playing, for example Axie Infinity. More precisely, they need to purchase NFTs from other players. These games are also known as pay-to-earn games. Then what about the NFT ownership? NFTs are the player's property, not the developers, not the games, nor anyone else's. Even if the game shuts down, they remain in your hands. You own them and you can still sell them even if the game is no longer there. Usually players will do everything in their power to increase the value of the NFTs. This means they need to play the game and commit to it for a while to get your investment back and then even make a profit. Players can take the NFTs outside the game and offer them in different dedicated marketplaces. If they manage to sell them, they will get paid in the cryptocurrency, in AXS, Ethereum, whatever. For example, there's an own crypto marketplace for Axie Infinity, and there are a lot of different kind of Axies which can be bought and also sold. So the variety is there quite interesting. It also depends on what you would like to buy, but that's why you should educate yourself in regard to any type of investment you're going to make. Exactly. So this was only a short information video about play to earn. We could go a lot deeper on how it works, how Axie Infinity works, what is Decentraland, how you can use Sandbox, what is cryptocurrency land, and so on and so forth. So this was only a brief overview on what play to earn is and what the concept behind it is. If you think it was interesting to you, then please leave a like, subscribe, and also hit the notification bell so that you will not miss anything in the future. We'll see us in the next video. Have a wonderful day and also stay safe as always. Peace.